Alright, so for those of you that haven't caught on yet, Uber recently released an update to their rating system. And essentially what's going on is riders cannot see their rating change until they rate you. And if they rate you 4 stars or lower, then they have to give a reason why. And if the reason falls within certain categories, you don't get blamed for it. Now, without this rating system, I went from 4.47, which was due to rider retaliation, all the way up to 4.8. I expect to go up to 4.9, but that's also because I'm doing things that a few other people are not. Anyway, in the rating system, you're also going to be rated less harshly. Now, what they did, which I halfway don't agree with, is they say that people who consistently give lower ratings will not affect you at all. I think that was lazy. And I know you guys, I'm playing devil's advocate here, but we do deserve to be rated just the same way drivers or riders deserve to be rated. Okay, that's a fact. Fair is fair. And Uber got a little bit lazy, which I'm not going to argue with, because it's better than what it was before. But if they had rated, riders on a curve, yes, it would have taken a little bit of server power, but it also would have allowed them to segregate. I see why they did it the way they did. I mean, it keeps everything live, if that makes sense. So the way that they keep it live is they can update rider ratings live. So I get why they did it the way they did it. And if a rider consistently rates low, then they just don't get to rate anymore until they start rating higher. That's a good improvement. It's going to save a lot of people from being deactivated. Though I am a little bit curious as to what the next deactivation gimmick will be. Now, thankfully, they're not allowing riders to leave comments. If they allowed riders to leave comments, they would be falling into the Lyft theory of safety deactivations, which is still being pursued in the background. Oh, I totally didn't mention this in the previous email. I'm holding off on the Uber case. My lawyer was kind of chomping at the bit to go after him, but she is writing them a letter at least. Lyft, we're debating on whether we organize a class action or whether we just make a really big noise. But yeah, we have a lawsuit in the background. And it's a lawsuit that will affect every one of you. Or at least every one of you if they have been deactivated from Lyft wrongfully. So we're going to handle this. It's about time. But yeah, the rating system has changed. That's a good thing. One addition that I think is great, especially for you lady drivers out there that want to drive late at night, is you can select somebody on your contact list to receive an update as to your location. Now, that's not going to help you if anything happens in your car. It's just going to help you as far as somebody knowing what happened to you. Okay? They've still got a few kinks to work out. And ladies, I still encourage you to be very careful at night if you're driving. Okay? But at least it lets people know where you are. So you can select one person, you can select start trip, or you can select, ping location, and they will know to the dot right where you are. But what I'm working on with what I want to launch or help launch with T-Mobile is their sync up drive for the rideshare industry. Because that right there allows you to know exactly where your car is at all times. It tracks every trip I have. Okay? That's an added measure of security. And ladies, if you don't have the sync up drive, I do recommend getting it because it's $42. It comes with an app that attaches to your phone or to somebody else's phone. And it's also a hotspot, which I'm going to talk about that later. I want to give another rideshare guru an opportunity to talk about that. But yeah, I do recommend the sync up drive. People love. I'm going to be including signs on my channel too that you can download for putting into your vehicle. I do recommend laminating them. Like I said, I'm giving it another day. I'm going to give it another day before I fill you in on a couple more things that have been working in the background. I've been extremely busy, and unlike others, I haven't been complaining about stuff. I've been trying to change it. So, anyway, I hope all of you stay safe. And this is my heart going out to every one of you. I really am fighting on your behalf in a silent war that you don't know about. So you stay safe out there, okay?